Okay, so the first model we're going to cover what is Upwork, who is it for, how does it work, and what is all the fuss about, right? So when you go to upwork.com, this is how you spell it, you're gonna find this screen. So from here, you can see all the possible categories of the services you can provide, right? So it could be from design, writing, web development, marketing, accounting, like so many options. Here they have like a nice header, sometimes with their top rated freelancers. Here you can find more categories. You can see it even has engineering, data science, customer services. So the great thing about this is that the categories are so diverse that I'm sure you can find something that match your current skills and that you can make something valuable and actually offer a skill that people are willing to pay for, right? You can see there are more categories over here. And this is a really great platform because many people truly trust it. You can see that it's backed and trusted by millions of companies. Some of them are really, really the best one in the industry, like Microsoft, Airbnb, Protect and Gamble, and so forth, right? Then you can also uh, decide how you want to work. And as you can see, this page is mainly for people who want to hire, like this landing page. But you can see like you can choose between a complex project, a long-term contract, or a short-term contract as well, right? And then it shows you how it works for the client. In this case, they post a job, then the bids come to you. This is when a bid is when you start sending the proposal, and then you can start collaborating with the client. They might interview you, and you get paid to hear right away. And when you get paid by the hour, you will need to have a tracker and all of these things that I will explain you later. But yeah, this is how it basically works from the client end. Once we enter the platform, you will see how it works from your freelancer end, right? And they can choose even a type of offering that works best for them. You can even see like a promo video of one of the clients they have worked with and the top skills. This one is really, really important because you need to know, okay, where is the demand and what skills can I learn, or what skills that you currently have and you can leverage to make the most out of this. You can also see the trending skills. Sometimes these one are just new things coming in that people are want to try it out and they want to learn more. For example, blockchain. This wasn't here like a few years ago. This is something that is going to be evolving over time, as long as the demand keeps growing, right? Then they also have skills for people in US because sometimes just people in US wants to hire only US people for some reason that just makes it easier. And yeah, you can see that all the options available, right? So when you're starting out, you need to ask yourself, okay, what skill do I have now? What skill could I learn very quickly that I can take advantage of? And how can I actually provide these services to someone? So if you're a graphic designer, it's very easy for you, but or if you're like a web developer or someone with experience in engineering, like certain type of job, it's gonna be easier because you already know what you're good at and you want to continue doing it. But for someone who let's say is working as a bank manager or a psychologist, the skill they can use doesn't come clearly right away, but that's something that you can decide later on once you start seeing what the type of work is entailed. Maybe you have like a past design experience and you just need to refresh it. Maybe you're good at writing and you take advantage of that. Maybe you're good at illustrating. Whatever that extra skill you have, you're going to match it with the type of skill people are looking for here and trying to find a match, right? Basically, you hear me saying the word freelancer a lot. And what it means, a freelancer is someone who doesn't work with a single company all the time. That's what most people do. They just marry a company and that's the only company they work with, right? But as a freelancer, you get to choose your project, you get to work with different companies, you get to usually decide your schedule, and it's so, so much more flexible. There is a thing that you can usually will have to constantly pitch your services to someone else, but sometimes you might just get a long-term relationship with a client if the client was happy with the initial project and you can continue working with them. So the options are limitless. You can just choose however you want to work. That's the beauty of it. And it's all working remotely. Like you don't have to commute, you don't have to travel for work. As long as the job it can be done from a computer, you can just do it anywhere else. You can travel, you can work from a coffee shop, and it's really, really good. And it's a lifestyle that once you get used to it, you don't want to come back to actually taking the bus and traveling and all that wasted time in a bus or a taxi, right? So yeah, this how it works, what it is, and how you can start selecting the skills that you want to share and making money with. And this is how the platform really looks like from the outside perspective. In the next video, I'm going to share with you how it looks once you're inside and what you need to look for.